Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. So today we are having a guest, a special guest, which is from a friend from Faculty of Science and taking a course of Bachelor Science with Education in majoring in chemistry, which is Aisha, or and her hobby is planting. So today we are there are some question that we want to ask you. First of all, thank you for spending your time with us. So Aisha, the first questions that we want to ask about your hobby. What is the what is kind of plants that you usually planting?
Okay, thank you for inviting me. So, yes, my hobby is planting. So, the plants that I plant at my house, there are chilies, Brazilian spinach, brinjal, okra, or we call bendi, and kailan, cucumber, raj gourd, or in Malay we call petola, and the others some usual herbs like lemongrass, um, and pandan leaf, ginger, and something like that lah.
Okay, for the next question is, I think planting is not very common among the teenagers especially. So what inspire you to do this hobby?
Okay, so what inspired I to do this hobby because at my house I have a broad land, so like it's unused. So macam like I think why not I use this opportunity to plant some of vegetable or some flowers because I very I feel happy when I am planting because I feel happy when I see the plant is growing healthy, like the fruits can be produced. So, and I feel inspired to see many other people planting at their own house, like so many vegetables, especially during the PKP. Like we have nothing to do at home. So I take this opportunity to try to plant. Um, Initially, I feel scared because this is my first time to buy seeds from. I just buy the seeds from Shopee, so I feel scared because I don't know like it will successful or not. So luckily the plant that I plant is can grow healthy.
So the next questions, how you taking care of your plants?
Okay, so how I taking care of my plant? Um, for I put water twice per day, early in the morning and late in the evening, especially during this online class session. So I have no time. I have not many times to take care of the vegetables. So I take that time to pour the water to the plant. But luckily now is the rainy season, so I don't have to water the plant so much. And I use some of fertilizers, but I'm not putting so many quantity of it because I want the plant to grow natural. Um, and yeah, we have to clean the weed around the plant area. Okay, at the land we have to clean the weed so it will the place will look clean. Okay, and we have to get rid of some pests that love to be at the leaf and eat the leaf. Okay, So that kind of thing that we have to take care for the plant.
Okay, for the last question, do you have someone that accompany you to do this planting, or you just do it alone?
Um, I have I usually do this planting with my auntie at my house. So but my auntie is more prefer to plant the flower. Okay, to plant the flower plant like roses and some other flowers. I tend to like flowers, but I love to plant vegetable more because it can produce vegetable that we can eat. Basically, I mostly cook what I grow. So like when we can make asam pedas from the plant that we grow. So yeah, I planting with her at my house.
Okay, thank you, Aisha, for spending your time with us. Yeah, bye.
Okay, thank you too for inviting me. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. So maybe Aisha can off the call and the call. Thank you. So let us continue our group discussion today. So firstly, we all have known that she plant very many much of vegetables, and so maybe I think it's very variety of plant. So maybe it need some many space around their house, her house, and with the variety of plant. So when the time of we which mean got their product, right? Uh, so it can save her budget to buy some vegetable at grocery or mini market, because we all know that today like chili has many higher price, also like onion, so it's very good for to save some at least budget during our pandemic. So that is fine for me. Next.
Okay, from what I can see from the interview just now, I can see that she is a very hardworking and determined person, because I think it's not easy to plant the vegetables, because sometimes it will not working well, right? And then I think she is very brave to try, because she says that it is her first time, right? And I think she is very hardworking, because as we know, we need to take care of our plant every day, and as we are students, we have a lot of assignments, right? And I think she did very well, because she can manage her time to take care of the plant. I think that is all that I can see from the interview just now.
For me, what I've learned from our guests today, I believe that everything we want to do, there must be patience, especially in achieving a goal. So, of course, when you plant, you want to benefit from what you have planted, right? So sometimes the plant do not produce what you have planted. So maybe the plants do not grow very well. So you have to be patient, and that maybe you need to invest a little bit more money to make it grow well, to make your garden successfully grow. Because like our guests, there's so many plants, right? So it must be a patience. You have to go through with all the process. It's a little bit slow, but the most important thing, we have to be patient. The keyword is the patience. And she also said that she will happy when she looks all the plants grow very well. So it's a good therapy also for herself, for a good feeling and a good emotion.
Okay, next. For me, it's good. A good hobby because planting own vegetable is important due to the growing our own food that have many healthier benefits. So one of them is it helps. We eat more of the fresh vegetable. Like she said, he planting the vegetable that she eats. So the food that the food that from her garden, her planting plant that encourage him to get a healthier body due to the many vegetable that from her or healthier food. Next.
I think planting is quite interesting from what I heard from her because she loves to, as she said, she just start doing that during the CMCO, which is to spend her time, and she also loves to cook, and she really happy when to cook with the um harvested crops that she plants. So I think, and she also, I think she giving a very big commitment, and having a big commitment has because when we need to do a planting, we need to taking care of them. Um, just like she said, she need to water the plant. I mean, twice a day, which is not really something that I think what I think to do planting really need a very big commitment. So she really did well in that. I think that's all. Tak tahu cakap apa.
Okay, for me, I believe that Aisha herself have a very high sense of nature and very talented in planting because I've known that someone, even they put a lot of effort in planting, but the plants doesn't grow well. And I believe that Aisha have specialty in these cases, which whatever plants that she plant will grow well. So it is compulsory to do planting, and I believe that first of all we need to try the planting first before we decided we are either good or not in planting.
So I think that's all for our group discussion today. And then we will do another one activity and we will discuss in group discussion 5. So to close, thank you everyone for attending this group discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.